Have you noticed that thumbnails are changing? So a couple of months ago, I started to notice that creators were starting to use a new thumbnail style, and it's absolutely taking over YouTube right now. Now, the kicker is that the thumbnails that these creators are using are helping them to get thousands, tens of thousands, and even sometimes hundreds of thousands of views. And so I took it upon myself to test this thumbnail style on my own channel over the past couple of months. And spoiler alert, the results are incredible. And so in today's video, I'm going to break down this new thumbnail style, how it works, and I'm also going to share some of my results so you can see how amazingly well this new thumbnail style works. And hopefully you can start gaining thousands of views as well. So let's get into it. Okay, now before I dive into this new thumbnail style that's working wonders right now, let me first explain why the old style of thumbnails is no longer working. So as you know, the old style of thumbnails were usually very bold, very colorful. It had a lot of words, it was highly photoshopped, and it had super expressive faces. So in short, it was super out there and flashy, right? Now the thing is that people today are starting to ignore these kinds of thumbnails. Why? Because we are in the age of authenticity, meaning that people are now looking to connect with the creator behind the videos. And if your thumbnails look AI generated, because let's face it, bold and really out there thumbnails do tend to look AI generated, people see those videos as fake and they will just scroll by. Now fast forward to today and people are now starting to prefer more basic and real thumbnails. So the key elements that I have noticed in today's thumbnails comes down to three main things. So first of all, thumbnails that are doing really well today tend to have very clean backgrounds. So this means that the backgrounds are usually of an office space, like you can see here behind me, it's my office space, and I could technically just leave my thumbnails as is with this background. Or they have a background where nature is very prevalent, so they sit outside and they take their thumbnails photos there. Or sometimes even they have a very basic background like this one, but it's blurred. So you can take either one of those approaches. Now I'm going to show you an example of one of my thumbnails that followed this approach. Next element is these thumbnails also tend to have minimal text. So gone are the days where the text had to be the whole entire thumbnail. Nowadays, your thumbnails should have between 2 to 5 words. I would cut it at 5 words max. Now, obviously in some industries, there are exceptions because some industries tend to do well with the longer text. But for the most part, in most niches, thumbnails that have less words say a lot more. In this regard, it is really less is more. Now, if you think about it, this makes complete sense because if people are scrolling through their home feed and they're looking at all of the different YouTube videos that pop up, if the text on your thumbnail don't manage to capture their attention immediately within the first 1 to 2 seconds, they're just gonna scroll by. Now, again, I'm gonna show you an example right over here of one of my thumbnails where I did this. And the third element that I've noticed in this new thumbnail style is that these thumbnails are highly curiosity driven. Now, I can't stress this enough, but you need to make sure that your thumbnails are intriguing and it gives enough information to make people want to watch the entire video. Now, here's an example of one of my videos, and you can see here on the screen, I just put the words YouTube is evolving, plus then obviously I have these different images on the sides that shows an old way plus a new way. Now, as you can see, this is highly curiosity driven because when people read this thumbnail and they see the elements included, they are wondering, ooh, what is this new way that YouTube is evolving? I need to know more. Now alone, these three elements are super powerful even on their own. But if you go ahead and you combine these three elements in your thumbnails, they are gonna be killer thumbnails that are gonna manage to get so many views for your channel. Now we're getting to the actual results of these thumbnails that I just showed you. So as I mentioned, I tested these thumbnails on my own channel and the results were absolutely incredible. I never would have guessed thumbnails could make this big of a difference, but they do. So as you can see, these are the thumbnails that I tested. and you'll see that they got thousands of views on my small YouTube channel. Now keep in mind that my channel has less than 2,000 subscribers. At the time of posting some of these videos, my channel had under 1,000 subscribers, yet these videos still managed to get thousands of views, which just proves to me how effective this thumbnail style is. Now, my previous click-through rate for my videos before I started using this thumbnail style used to be between 1 to 3%, which is relatively low. But after I started testing out this new thumbnail style, my thumbnail click-through rate increased to between 5, 6, and sometimes even 8%, which is incredible. And it's all because I use these 3 key elements in my thumbnails. Now, obviously, I do know that the success of your videos isn't just reliant on your thumbnail. You also need to implement several other elements, such as you need to write a good title, you need a good topic, you need to keep people intrigued in your video. And so all of this combined really does play a big role. And so that's why I actually went ahead and I created a mini course that's called A Guide to Thousands of YouTube Views, which goes through all of these elements in detail and shows you the step-by-step process you can follow to create intriguing thumbnails, yes, but to also find good topics, write good titles, and write basic yet effective video scripts that will help your videos gain thousands of views. So if you're curious and you want to learn more about this course, I'm going to link it in the description below so you can go and check it out. Now, getting back to this video, if you're going to try this more basic thumbnail style, there is something that you need to avoid at all costs, because I see so many creators trying this basic thumbnail style, yet it still flops because they miss this one key thing. And that is that you need to make sure that your thumbnails aren't too vague. Now remember, there is a difference between curiosity and confusion. So you need to make sure that the information that you're giving in your thumbnail, which is your words, your images, and all of the visual elements, all of that together needs to show people what they can expect from the video. So it needs to effectively portray what the video is going to be about. You don't want to get caught up in clickbait, because trust me, people hate that. They're going to leave you so many hate comments if you're using clickbait to attract them. So instead, you need to make sure that your thumbnail sparks enough curiosity and it's accurate to what is actually said in the video. It's all about striking that perfect balance between giving enough information and making it super interesting and sparking curiosity. Now, if you aren't ready to commit to a course to help you grow your YouTube channel, I have also created a free viral YouTube video checklist, which outlines the 9 key elements that you need to include in your videos if you want them to go viral and get thousands of views. Now, of course, the topic, the title, the thumbnail are all parts of these elements, but there are other elements that you also need to incorporate in your videos if you want them to do well. So if you want that checklist, you can grab it in the description below for free. Now, maybe you feel like your thumbnails are already great, but yet for some reason, YouTube is still not recommending your videos. So if that is the case for you, I have created a separate video where I explain 3 steps that you need to take if you want YouTube to recommend your videos to more people. And so you can watch this video right over here. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.